What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Luke back at it with another video. We back in the living room with using this same setup, just change the angle a little bit. It's currently 12:16, Friday, July 8th. It's 12:16 p.m. Oh no, a.m. because it's nighttime, so a.m. I just finished editing a video that I was doing for some things that I do. Just wanted to make a quick video on a quick topic that I've had in my mind a lot recently. And it's kind of just things that I've been realizing, doing everything that I'm doing, being more connected with God spiritually, being more focused, more focused on goals, with seed retention, the test that I've faced on the road of trying to walk a narrow path and trying to be good by whatever I'm trying to do. I've come to realize that you get tested most at the point when you're about to level up, for sure. That's a given. People know that, but a lot of people fail that too. When they're about to get tested, they be failing that. I've felt that a lot of times where I could have been further ahead in everything that I'm doing, but blocked my own blessings from happening because of the reasons of whatever was going on at the moment, of me not being mentally able to see the test, and not mentally strong enough to pass the test. And even though knowing it was a test, and I think it's necessary to fail a test. It's necessary to fail it because God doesn't do nothing without it. God does everything with intention. So even if you do fail, the thing is, He already knew you were gonna fail. He just wanted to teach you a lesson. And once you understand that, at least for me, because I have a very pessimistic way of thinking, I think the word is masochist. Let me see real quick. Because I've hear these words and I kind of get a general idea, but just to be not feel like an idiot. No, not masochist, masochist. Is that even a word? Man. So I guess it kind of is a word. Masochist, a person who enjoys an activity that appears to be painful or tedious. I guess the way I interpret that in my own life is I like putting myself in positions where it's gonna be tough to get past, but for some reason I tend to enjoy that. Being in difficult situations, difficult positions, and it's a gift and a curse, because it's not always working in my favor. Even though I wish it would all the time, but it's not how God wants it to be. So once you come to understand that, for myself, I had to realize that every test that I've ever failed, it was God's intention for me to fail it, so He could teach me something. And I say a little advice to anyone out there is to do things and fail on tests, and fail in business, fail in life, fail in relationships. You can learn the lessons a lot faster than people who don't fail or are too scared to take chances because of the reason that they might fail. But for growth, at least with God, I realized that He's going to grow you with pain. He's not going to make it easy. The devil will make it easy to get pleasure out of things that people think that we do, but God will not make it easy. And I think that's the best kind of love there is, That's the best kind of love there is, because it makes you appreciate the good more. And every time you do fail, you just gotta remember that God got you in his palms. He got you in his plan. He has a plan for you, and his intention was for you to fail. So next time you get the grip of it, and I'm not saying fail every test, but definitely understand that you're going to fail some of the tests that God puts in your life, and don't beat yourself up about it, because at the end of the day, you learn every time you fail and you grow from it. So just take every experience, even if it's painful, as growing pains, because that's what it is at the end of the day. You're just growing with the pain. Kind of random video, but I just wanted to talk about my test that I've been going through, as far as like business, as far as like vices, like this new girl that I got. Well, not a new girl, we were talking, and we kind of had a little something happen, and then we're talking again. It wasn't a toxic breakup, you could say. Well, we guess we didn't even break up. We just kind of took a space for a moment. It wasn't anything toxic. It was just more of like I need my space, you need your space. Leave it at that. And then, God worked his ways, and he brought her back. He brought her back into my life. And we good now, but sometimes when things are too good, we tend to doubt ourselves, we tend to doubt the position we're in. But you gotta realize that that's the devil trying to stop you from what God wants. Because when it's a good thing, you're both growing spiritually and mentally and physically, if that's what you do. The devil does not want that. The devil wants to see you in pain, alone, indulging in casual sex and all that stuff. But every time that I do go through a test where I'm doubting something or overthinking something, I literally just put it in God's hands, and He makes a way for whatever it is that I'm going through in the moment. And everyone out there gotta realize that you gotta stop trying to control everything and pass every test. Just put it in God's hands. And if He wants it to happen, it's gonna happen. If He doesn't, He's not gonna let it happen. And that's just what it is. But yeah, like wearing this hat. Live grateful. My close friends gave me this hat. But that's something I think we all need to practice, is living in gratitude and not living with attitude. Living with gratitude, not living with attitude. Because you can't trust your emotions all the time. Your emotions, negative emotions, don't come from God, they come from the devil. And sometimes they might come from God, and just in a way to try to show you a lesson or have you experience that, so then later you're more knowledgeable of the situation that you are put yourself into or God has put you into. But yeah, just a quick video, a little fast one. Well, not fast, kind of like 8 minutes, but it's kind of all I have to say for this video. It's pretty late, I should be sleeping. I gotta wake up at 5 for the gym tomorrow, but we get into it. We ain't stopping until we drop it over here. Remember, there's nothing to it but to get to it. That's all it is. It's your boy Lou, and I'm out. Laters.